Cliff and me, what kind of stuff from the Asatru community are you looking for? And what would you say to folks looking to be more active in the Asatru community? Um, so I certainly understand the last half of your question. The first half of your question, I'm not certain on the best way to answer. First, uh, I believe very strongly that the AFA is the Asatru community. We are the community of folks that are out there practicing Asatru as a community. So what I would recommend for folks wanting to be more active is first and foremost to join the Asatru Folk Assembly. In doing so, that'll get you connected with your local folk builder and or Gothi or Githia, and just getting out of your comfort zone and being willing to go to an event, even if it means traveling a bit. I know it's daunting, but I've never heard someone travel to an AFA event and then regret the travel time. That's where the magic happens. It happens when you do this as a community, when we get together as our AFA family and stand before our gods. That's where the magic happens in Asatru. So anybody wanting to get more involved, if you look at any of our websites, and they're linked in the description of this video, but each of our Hofs has a website, and on it has a calendar of events. And you'd be surprised. There's a pretty wide dispersion of where events are. And chances are, certainly if you're in the United States, you can make it to an event. Other selected international places, you can make it to an event as well. But in the United States, it's going to be rough if you're in Hawaii. Barring that, we can connect you with some folks. So yeah, reaching out and doing that. As far as what we're looking for, we've largely found that personally, and we're just looking to grow and expand that and to build a tighter connection with the gods. We see our faith so often in a cyclical way, and I think that that's a very two-dimensional way of looking at it. Yes, there's a cycle, but if it's done right, it's a spiral. And so we're increasing and we're growing and moving upward. The more we're in that gift cycle, the more we're doing the right things at the right time. What are your thoughts, Cliff?
Well, yeah, I was gonna hammer in the notion, the truth that the Asatru Folk Assembly is the Asatru community, heathenry, Odinism, any such term that sometimes people use for that. I firmly believe, and this is with some experience, because in that time before I joined the AFA, I was shopping around with groups that don't do things the way that we do, because I wanted to know what was what. And the Asatru Folk Assembly is the only religiously focused group that there is dedicated to our folk, our ancestors, and our gods. So joining the Asatru Folk Assembly is the biggest first step. Or if you're not sure, then contact your local folk builder and come check us out in person. They'll want to know a few things about you before they'll be comfortable having you around to bring you around our people, because their safety is important. But if they check you out and maybe meet you one-on-one first at a coffee shop or something like that, come and see what we do in person. If you're like I was and you need to see it firsthand in order to believe it, or to trust it. Once you're sold, then the best thing that you can do is to participate. Come to every event that you possibly can. That's something that most of us just do once we're involved, because we want it so much and we love it. Tell your friends and family. I referred earlier to being normal as a good thing. What we're doing isn't strange. It's the most natural thing we could possibly be doing. And being openly Asatru to your friends, to your family, to your employer, to any other social or political or whatever things that you're involved in, your hunting club, your gun club, the crochet club, whatever, doesn't matter what it is, all those extracurricular and hobby type things, be Asatru every day, because that's what's going to give some person out there who has Asatru as a birthright and just doesn't know it, the opportunity to claim that birthright. Um, yeah, be Asatru is the best thing that you can do. And if you still haven't had enough after doing all that, then talk to your folk builder about becoming an apprentice. If you want to make things happen and you want to build, a stronger Asatru community where you are, in your own town, in your own backyard, if there isn't one, then make it happen. There's nothing stopping you. We will back people up who want to form kindreds, who want to, see if they are a good fit for being an apprentice and want to do the work. A lot of it is very rewarding. It is not always fun. Sometimes it's discouraging because, you see our folk at their best and at their worst. And sometimes they let you down and sometimes they surprise you and exceed your expectations. But yeah, I mean, take on the challenge. We'll give you work if you want it.
Absolutely.